Namaste. Welcome to today's The Hindu newspaper analysis. The first one, China reboots Taiwan on WHO participation. Yes, China says the real intention of Taiwan is to use the crisis as a pretext to seek independence. So, China is saying that Taiwan is hyping for Taiwan's participation in the World Health Organization, but their real intention is to solicit foreign support and seek independence under the pretext of the pandemic. This is said by China. Yes, Taiwan is not a member of World Health Organization. China has opposed its inclusion in the World Health Assembly, which is the organization's decision-making body, citing one China principle. Yes, so China is opposing the inclusion of Taiwan in World Health Assembly basing on one China principle. But China participated in the World Health Assembly as an observer from 2009 to 2016. So yes, China is opposing Taiwan's participation in World Health Assembly. So Taiwan participated in World Health Assembly as an observer. It's not a member, it's as observer from 2009 to 2016. From 2009 to 2016. So among 193 member states of United Nations Organization, so India is among 179 members who do not maintain any diplomatic ties with Taiwan. So 179 of 193 countries of United Nations Organization do not maintain any diplomatic ties with Taiwan. They only maintain ties with China. Yes. United States has been pushing for Taiwan's inclusion in World Health Assembly. The move will require a simple majority from the member states. But yes, United States has been pushing for Taiwan's inclusion in World Health Assembly. Ahead of next week's World Health Assembly meet, India has found itself in the middle as it takes over the chairpersonship of the executive board. Yes, this made India to stand in the middle. So decision is not yet taken. So we have to wait. What decision would be taken? Yes, this is China and Taiwan ongoing problem. The next one, masks crucial to prevent infection spread. Masks are crucial to prevent the infection spread, as said by scientists. So yes, face covers reduce transmissibility per contact. Yes, face covers reduce transmissibility per contact. In light of convincing research evidence that face masks are a great tool to stop community spread of COVID-19 pandemic, a group of scientists across the world come together to issue an open letter promoting the use of masks by the members of the public. Yes, usage of masks reduces transmission and thereby mortality. Yes, face covering is a key public health intervention. Yes, the next one, they strongly suggest that requiring fabric masks used in public places could be among the most powerful tools to stop the community spread of the COVID-19. Yes, people are most infectious in the initial period of the infection when it is common to have few or no symptoms. Cloth masks obstruct a high portion of the droplets from the mouth and nose that spreads the virus. So cloth masks can be washed in soapy water and can be reused. So yes, legal intervention. The laws appear to be highly effective at increasing compliance and slowing or stopping the spread of the COVID-19. Mask wearing reduces the transmissibility per contact by reducing transmission of infected droplets. Decreased transmissibility could substantially reduce the death toll and other harms to the public health. Yes. So, this should be done in conjunction with hand hygiene, physical distancing, testing, contact tracing strategies. So, yes, there is no need to wait for the availability of medical grade masks. Any face cover, including a piece of cloth, a scarf, a bandana, appears to be effective. So, researchers are throwing a light that masks are very effective and very crucial, along with hand hygiene and social distancing and other strategies in combating the pandemic. Yes, any face cover, any piece of cloth is enough, and there is no need to wait for the medical grade masks. Yes, face covers reduce transmissibility per contact because it reduces the droplets that cover the droplets transmission. ఏమా ఒకసారి ఒకసారి అమ్మా నీ ఫోన్ నుంచి ఒకసారి తనకి చెయ్యి నీ ఫోన్ నుంచి ఫోన్ చెయ్యి బ్యాంక్ వెళ్ళాడు కూరేవే కూర ఉంది కదే And coming to the next topic, surveillance tests for migrants. The next topic is surveillance tests for migrants. Yes, the next topic is surveillance tests for migrants. Yes, a cohort of 25 people will be identified and throat or nasal swab is being collected. So, RT-PCR based pooling sampling will be conducted. What is this RT-PCR means? Reverse transcriptase polymerase chain reaction based pooled sampling for the surveillance purpose of the migrant workers. Yes, and also international passengers, and for surveillance purposes in green zones. Yes, throat or nasal swab would be collected, and this is followed by the protocol laid down by trained laboratory personnel under appropriate protective gear as per the ICMR guidelines. Yes. So, as per the ICMR guidelines, throat or nasal swab is collected, is pooled from about 25 people, and yes, from the protective gear laboratory personnel. What is this protective gear means? Apron, hand glove, face shield, uh, on goggles and N95 mask. So this is also done in green zones. Okay, for the surveillance purpose. So what are these green zones means? Districts with no case or no case reported in last 21 days. Yes. As per the new guidelines, the report will be conveyed to the quarantine concern or concerned facilities within 24 hours. If if any of the pool samples test positive, individual samples of all the pool will be collected and preserved in the laboratory. So, samples of such cohort would be packed in triple layer packaging and will be transported to identified laboratory under cold chain as per ICMR guidelines. Yes, this is all about this topic. So, about a cohort of 25 people would be identified, and yes, throat or nasal swab is collected. So, this is for surveillance of the COVID-19 pandemic. So, coming to the next topic, CBDT notifies reduction in TDS or TCS. Extending concession to the salaried class could have increased year-end tax burden. So, yes, CBDT, Central Board of Direct Taxes. Yes, it notifies a reduction in TDS or TCS. So, following Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's announcement on reduction in rate of tax deducted at source and tax collected at source (TDS and TCS) for non-salaried payments, Central Board of Direct Taxes notified revised rates. Yes. So, clarifying on why the TDS rate is not being reduced for the salaried class. So it is only TDS or TCS has been just reduced to non-salaried class. But why hasn't been reduced to salaried class means TDS was deducted from the salary after considering various eligible deductions such as ATC of the salaried person. Yes, TDS was deducted from the salary after considering various eligible deductions such as ATC of the salaried person. This is done to ensure that salaried individual did not have to bear the burden of paying higher tax at the year end. So if TDS reduced rate for salaried class, then their compliance burden would have increased because they would have to pay higher taxes at the end of the year along with the interest. Hence, TDS rate has not been cut for the salaried class. So, it has been cut to the non-salaried class. And coming to the next topic, Navy's personal protective equipment gets patent. Navy's personal protective equipment gets patent. Yes, the patent was successfully filed by Intellectual Property Facilitation Cell of the Defense Ministry in association with National Research Development Corporation, which is an enterprise under Ministry of Science and Technology. Yes, the patent was successfully filed by Intellectual Property Facilitation Cell of Defense Ministry in association with National Research Development Corporation of Science and Technology Ministry. Defense Ministry and Science and Technology Ministry successfully filed for the patent. Yes. The low-cost PPA is developed created innovation cell at Institute of Naval Medicine in Mumbai. Yes. So this is all about this topic. Yes. So the Navy personal protective equipment gets patent, so which was filed by the Defense Ministry and also the Ministry of Science and Technology, Intellectual Property Facilitation Cell (IPFC) of the Defense Ministry and NRDC of the Science and Technology Ministry, which is National Research Development Corporation. The next topic of the day, migrant workers to get free food grains. Yes, the One Nation, One Ration Card scheme. Under the One Nation, One Ration Card scheme, the migrant workers to get free food grains. The Food Ministry data shows interstate transactions under this scheme were very low, around just 200 per month since the lockdown due to poor awareness and the stalling of the biometric authentication due to the pandemic. The need of the moment is to universalize the public distribution system to provide food to whoever needed, especially since the grains are available in the centers go down. 10 crore people have been excluded from National Food Security Act coverage growth of due to the growth since 2011 census. For returning workers without livelihood in their villages, the Finance Ministry said states had been directed to enroll them under Narega program. Yes. So under One Nation, One Ration Card scheme, so migrant workers to get free food grains. This is all about this topic. And yes, coming to the next topic. So the important point here is India reminds China of claims over Baltistan. Yes, Beijing has teamed up with Islamabad to build a dam here. Yes, India's claim over Gilgit-Baltistan, where China has teamed up with Pakistan to build Dayamar Basha Dam. He reminded China about India's claims over territory of Gilgit-Baltistan under Pakistan control. So India's position is clear. The entire territory of Jammu and Kashmir is part of India. Assertion is important as this was made a day after Power China, one of the biggest Chinese power company, the Power China received a contract to build Dayamar Basha Dam, which once completed will allow Pakistan to use the waters of the Indus for irrigation. Islamabad claimed that this dam will help to reduce the downstream flood of the Indus River. So the Daimar Basha Dam, what is this means? It is a concrete filled gravity dam, so which was built on the river Indus between Khyber and Dayamar district in Gilgit Baltistan. So India is very clear that this part is in the Indian territory. Yes, recently Gilgit Baltistan and also Muzaffarabad were also included in the weather forecasting of the IMD. So this is all about this topic, and the important point here is Gilgit Baltistan. The dam is Dayamar Basha Dam. The next important topic. So yes, India China face off not related says our army chiefs. It is not related to any global events. So what is the important point here is about the line of actual control. Yes, the line of actual control, LAC, is a demarcation line that separates the Indian controlled territory from Chinese controlled territory in the former princely state of Jammu and Kashmir formed after 1962 war. Yes, the line of actual control. There are two common ways in which the term line of actual control is used. In the narrow sense, it refers only to the line of control in the western sector of the borderland between the India and the China. In that sense, LAC forms the effective border between the two countries together with the McMahon line in the east and small undisputed section in between. Yes, in the wider sense, it can be used to refer both the western line of control and the McMahon line, in which sense it is effective border between India and the People's Republic of China. Yes, it is a line demarcating between India and China in the Jammu and Kashmir. So, India non-committal on talks with Taliban. This is after. So US official openly made a suggestion for the first time that India should speak directly to the Taliban. So yes, India will continue to be guided by the friendship with the Afghan people, said the government. It is remaining non-committal on renewed questions of whether it would open direct talks with the Taliban. So Taliban is a terrorist organization backed by Pakistan as claimed by India. Yes, um, India is maintaining its friendship deal with the elected government in the Afghanistan. Yes. So it hasn't yet taken any decision to talk with to 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 throw talks with Taliban. Yes, the next important topic. So talks with Nepal after pandemic over the dispute of the Kalapani. Yes, both countries decided to deal with the dispute over the construction of a link road to Tibet. Yes, the link road has been recently inaugurated by India in the Lipulek Pass in Uttarakhand. Yes, to decrease the distance uh, for the pilgrimage to Kailas Manasarovar in the Tibet, China. So Nepal is claiming that Kalapani is in its territory, and India is saying that it is clearly in its territorial map in Uttarakhand. So coming to the next topic, migrant workers to get free food grains. So free food grains for next 2 months to migrant workers who do not have ration cards. 8 crore migrant workers who had been housed in uh, government and privately run relief camps across the country since lockdown would get these food grains. The move is to provide free food grain for migrant workers is an extension to Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. So additionally monthly free rice or wheat allocation of 5 kg per person and 1 kg of pulse per household with ration cards covered by National Food Security Act. Yes. So non-card holders neither under NFSA National Food Security Act nor are they holders of any state level cards, they shall be given this benefit, and if the person is remaining without card he can also get the benefit. Yes. So yes. um, yes. So 8 crore migrants not covered under food distribution system will get 5 kg of grains per person and 1 kg chana per family per month for 2 months. So 1 kg of pulse per household and 5 kg of food grains per person. Food grains means either wheat or rice. This is per person for 2 months. The next and the last one. So it is nothing but about some uncertain times for Kashmiri's cherry growers. The important point is double glass is a variety of cherry. There would be any question like which of the double glass is a variety of which plant? So apple, so mango, banana, cherry. The answer is cherry. Double glass is a variety of cherry. So this is all for today, the newspaper analysis. We will see back in editorial analysis in the next session. Thank you.